Look at this, guys. They need a Praxis, a Brutix, and a Falcon to save the noses from my little Garmur. Is that crazy? Alright, let's continue with part 2 of my low sec series and the associated fittings. The next fitting is my Garmur fitting. You know, kiting. I killed small stuff with that, but hey, you can easily destroy a Brutix or a Cane with it too. The guns won't hit you if you orbit the enemy. The Garmur is cap stable and an excellent tackler. By the way, this fitting is so fast that even drones can't catch up with you if the enemy sends them after you. It's crazy, right? I flew to the low sec system, army. Let's see. Here's a Gnosis in space. And a Brutix. Well, both won't hit me with the guns, so let's see and give it a try. Local is full of rats. Always nice. Ah, here's a Falcon. Let's kill that bloody jammer first. Okay, he is hiding. Oh my god, let's tackle the Gnosis then. Gnosis pointed me. Let's get out of range first. Okay, let's shoot him. I mean, he will die now. He won't be able to hit me. I mean, I will hold this guy tackled forever if needed. You see, he can't do anything. Oh, a Praxis is warping in. Interesting. Oh, look at this, guys. They need a Praxis, a Brutix, and a Falcon to save the noses from my little Garmur. Is that crazy? That's useless. Okay, then let's just warp away. But you see how strong that little Garmur is? It's crazy, right? Oh, look what he wrote in local chat. It's no fun and I'm a stupid kiter. I'm not sure who is looking stupid at the moment. Okay, then they tackled a mining barge in a belt. And of course tried to catch me again. You want to be on a kill mail? With the Garmur, no problem. We just fly straight past, pre-overheat the MWD, lock the mining barge briefly and fly right by it. Let's see if I can make it. Try to point the barge. I mean, if I'm too close, they will try to point and whip me. Let's bring full speed to that Garmur baby. Point on the barge. Barge is pointed. Yeah, I'm not going below 20 kilometers to the reds. Let's say hello. And let's get away. That's it. I mean, let's think for one moment. I am outnumbered 10 to 1. But hey, what can they do? Set a few pings around the station, be quick, be fast, and they won't catch your Garmur. At least not with the ships they currently have on grid down there. I found some poor mining barge in a belt, so let's ask him for money. Well, that's also the point. In low sec you need to make money somehow, right? Shoot them until hull, open a conversation and ask for bloody ISK. Let's see, landing perfectly. And point him. Well, you can see with that 150 DPS, it can take a while to shoot him down to hull. Okay, here we go. I ask him for money, let's say 30 million. And he's free to go. Here he is. Okay, he said, okay. Okay, wow. Okay, let's stop shooting then. I mean, you have two options now. One, you take the money and kill him anyway. That's a bloody bad, right? Or the second option is you let him go. Here's the money and I'll let him go. After that, we had a nice conversation. He told me that he's 5 days in the game. I told him that he should avoid flying in low sec in a mining barge, and I doubled the ISK and I sent him his 30 million back and an additional 30 million. So he has a nice day. But in low sec, usually, you know, to ransom others, it's a pirate way to make money. Pirating is cool, isn't it? And the Garmur is a perfect tackler for that. Honestly, I have no idea how to pronounce that ship's name properly. However, that ship is a perfect tackler. And invisible, you can't find it with your D-scanner. Sounds bad, right? It is. Firstly, let's take a look at the bonuses. So always make sure that you double check what bonuses the ship gives to the fitting items, okay? In my example, I want max bonus for the warp disruptor, and for sure for the sensor dampeners. Both bonuses are perfect for my fitting. By the way, try to skill everything at 5, or better, your minimum must be level 4 if 5 takes too much time. You know, you get 20% and 7.5% bonus per skill level. That's a pretty significant boost, right? I fitted 3 dampeners, and with the ship's bonus, each dampener reduces the target's lock range by 50%. That's pretty extreme, especially with a range of over 100 kilometers. Hey, if I overheat the modules, we're talking about a reduction of even 61%. My warp disruptor points the target at 60 kilometers. As you may see in my other videos, I always, and you know, always warp to the enemy with pre-overheated modules. Then I can point the target, I land very far, like 72 kilometers away. I mean, hey, 72 kilometers. Activate the dampeners and your target basically can't lock anything anymore. The fitting is cap stable, so I can keep the enemy tackled forever. But one weakness. The problem is that your target shouldn't get too close to you. You don't have a big tank, so I fitted for speed, to make sure that I can stay away from him, you know? I also have some speed drugs in the cargo, so in the worst case, I can just boost my speed a bit more. Oh, by the way, please ignore the other items in the cargo. That's just dirty, bloody loot from all my victims that I still need to sell. So the problem is the low DPS, but as a tackler it's perfect. If you want to collect some bloody loot, just go after mission runners with it. So I've spotted the first poor mission runner. Perfect to show you how that works. By the way, I mean, you kill the mission runner, sell his loot and finish his combat site. Bloody game and a bloody tactic, right? I mean, in that combat site, you may land far away. You see, I overheat my disruptor, so I can point him at 72 kilometers. Here he is. Oh, by the way, some people have asked me if I use a script that makes my ship constantly try to lock the target while I'm landing. No, it's quite simple. I highlight him once in the overview, and in that moment when I land, I perma-spam STRG key. I think in the US it will be the control key, until he's locked. You just need to highlight the target once in your overview and spam that key. That's it. So I bring some distance between me and him, launch the drones and orbit him at... I will do 50 kilometers, so he's 100% unable to lock me. Damps, you know? Okay, now I've got NPC, aggro too. Whatever. If you orbit, the guns won't hit you a lot. I mean, this might take a while. I've only got 200 DPS. Well, we'll just see how it goes. And that's it, he's dead. You see, you only have to wait a bit. Your drones and the NPCs will do the rest, so I looted 200 or 300 mil. That's nice for 5 minutes of dirty work. We like the pirate life, don't we? Alright, so both of my ships I showed you today, both are perfect tacklers. With both you can play cat and mouse with the local pirates, but the cat can't catch the mouse, you know? I love the ships, they are so perfect for low sec. And by the way, if you want to learn the game mechanics, they are also perfect to learn the game. I know, I'm sorry they are not so cheap, but I really love them.